Hi all, good afternoon. Today I am going to do the presentation for subject EBME2103 Mechanical and Electrical System in Building. The topic I am going to do the presentation is green building design. Before I start my presentation slide, let me introduce myself first. My name is Saravanan Rajagopal. My identity card number is 830608015837. My learning center is OUM Johor Bahru. So for this topic, we're going to discuss about the introduction of green building, principle of green building design to achieve on energy efficiency, water efficiency, occupational health and productivity, and reduction in waste, pollution, and environmental degradation. So we talk about the introduction for the green building. So green building, also known as a green building construction, extend and complement building design concern about economy, utility, and comfort. The second is the green building is one that use less water, optimize the energy efficiency, conserve natural resources, generate less waste, and provide healthier space for occupant and compared to the conventional building. Third is the green building is the practice of building structure and the process that are environmentally friendly and resource efficient throughout their life of the building, from the site section to the design, construction, operation, maintenance, renovation, and deconstruction. And also the green building is designed to reduce the overall impact on human health and the natural environment by the following means. The first is effective use of energy, water, and other resources. Second is reduction of waste, pollution, and environmental degradation. The objective of green building design is to minimize resources and maximize the reuse, recycle, and utilization of renewable resources. So next, we're going to talk about the principle of green building design. As we can be observed today, the building sector is undergoing a green revolution. Second is the idea of the sustainable has gained popularity in world housing industry over the last few years. In the same context, green building refer to the development, construction, and construction of the structure and the use of process that are environmentally and resource efficient in various construction activity. So green building is therefore known as a sustainable building or high performance building. Sustainable construction refer to way in which developer design, develop, build and control a project that can have a little negative impact on the environmental and the public as possible. Green building is designed to mitigate the environmental impact of construction activity and is sustainable. The Green Building Index is the first green rating tool introduced by the Malaysian construction industry. So the Green Building Index established in Malaysia in 2009 by the Malaysian Institute of Architects, it's called as a PAM, and the Association of Consulting the Engineering of Malaysia. The short form is the ACEM. Its aim is to raise awareness and create sustainable and green architect or green buildings. So the main objective of Green Building Index is to promote sustainability in the building environment and to ensure that all stakeholders in the construction industry are involved in the environmental issue. The aim is to save energy, resources, recycle material, and adopt building to Malaysia's climate, culture, and environment, and to raise awareness among all relevant stakeholders in the field of construction through contributing to environmentally friendly development. Sustainability consists of the six criteria as set out in the table 1.1. So this table showing point allocation for green building index criteria. So total we have six criteria with the GBI point. So first is energy efficiency. So total point we get from the energy efficiency is 35. The second, indoor environmental quality. The point we get is 21. Sustainable site and resources. Total point we can get is 16. Material and resources. Total point we can achieve is 11. And the fifth is the water efficiency. The total point we can achieve is 10. The last is innovation. The total point we can achieve is 7. So overall is 100 GPI point to get. So the Green Building Index in Malaysia's certification point will be awarded for performance based on the established benchmark and current industry practice. So the ranking result of the GPI is also divided into four. The first is platinum, second is a gold, third is silver, and the last is certified. So we can see in the table the total score for the platinum is more than 86, gold is 76 to 85, silver is 66 to 75, certified is 50 to 65. Let's talk about the energy efficiency. Energy efficiency is the benchmark for the energy used to provide services. According to the Murray, Alonso, Ahrens, and Golke 2013, energy efficiency is the key to achieving sustainability in society and is also widely recognized as a tool to reduce greenhouse gases emissions. Energy efficiency, replenishment, and retrofit will help to minimize the gases, the emission of greenhouse gases, and the reduction have to lead to energy efficiency of the building and reconstruct environmental point to 30 to 40% of global energy consumption. Connected greenhouse gases emission, enabling any industry to save energy and prevent emission, according to the Dalty Moreses Mark Sweeney 2013. So the green buildings often include measures to reduce energy use, to increase the efficiency of building envelope. They may use high efficiency window and insulation in the wall, ceiling, and floors. Another strategy, passive solar building design, is often implemented in low energy home designer or in window and wall and place a wings, porches, and tree to shadow windows and roofs during the summer while maximizing solar gain in the winter. In addition, effective window placement, daylighting can provide more natural light and less the need for electric lighting during the day. The last, solar water heating reduce energy loading. So this is the green building design for energy efficiency. So the first is green roofing. So it's green roofing is help to reduce urban heating island effect and also reduce the temperature of your building. And the green roof also help to improve the general air quality. The second is PV solar panel roofing. So this means the solar is ours natural sun energy to provide alternative source of electrical needed for your building. So from the solar power we can use for the lighting, fan, some other sources based on the how many megawatt they generate. So the third is the solar controlling glassing. The solar control glassing help to block out harmful rays and heating from the sun while avoiding the visible light to pass through, and help to reduce the air condition leading needed to cool the building. The fourth is the green wall and painting. They also help to reduce urban heat island effect and also reduce the temperature of your buildings. The last is the lighting control. Use energy efficiency lighting such as LED lighting which use less power and do not contribute to higher ambient temperature in the building. Use of lighting tube av- avers natural light into the building. So this is an example for daylight for energy save. So based on this picture, you can see the most of the building is installed with the glasses. So for daytime we can get the energy from the daylight. So we can save energy from here. This is designed for making of a green building. So you can see from here is the design the office for the winter sun and the summer sun. So from the daytime we can use daylight and can minimize using the electricity. So this is solar water heating system. So from the solar we can generate the heating for the water for use at the kitchen, for the shower and for other purpose. Okay, let's talk about the water efficiency. Reducing water consumption and protecting the water quality are key objectives in sustainable building. One critical issue of water consumption is that in many areas of the country, the demand on the water supply aquifer exceed its ability to replace itself. To the maximum extent feasible, facilities should increase their dependence on the water that is collected, used, purified, and reused on site. The protection and conversion of water throughout the life of the building may be accomplished by designing of dual plumbing that recycle water in the toilet flushing. Wastewater may be minimized by utilizing water conserving features such as ultra low flush toilets and low flush shower head. Bidets help eliminate that use for toilet paper, reducing the sewer traffic and increasing possibilities of reusing water on site. Point of use of water treatment and heating improve both water quality and energy efficiency while reducing the amount of water in circulation. Okay, the use of non-sewage and grey water for one-site use such site irrigation will minimize demand on the local aquifer. Okay, recover on non-sewage and grey water for on-site use such as toilet flushing and landscape irrigation, and more generally consider the water quality requirement for such water use. Establish wastewater and recycling centers. Let's say from the picture we can see from the sinky water, I mean from the end wash water we can use for toilet flushing as a toilet flushing water, and also from the grey water sources, I mean for the shower, from the from the sinky for washing the plate and washing clothes water can be used for the irrigation after we pre-treatment. This is example of collecting the water from during the raining. So we can see from here is they collect water from the gutter, then they do the filtration before they bring the water to the rainwater storage tank, and after that they use back for the house utilization, something like washing machine, sinky, and so for some other purposes. So this is one example what we did at Hershey. So we collect rainwater in rain harvesting tank is for the implement primarily to supplement irrigation demand, which is an alternative of using the potable water. So this is a sample what we did at our company. So we collect water from the gutter and going to the rain house tank, and from the rain house tank we using for gardening irrigation. So for another alternative source to reduce domestic water usage at the utility side, what we did at our company is we using condensate water reclaim system. That means all the water we receive from the AHU condensate we collect at the condensate reclaim tank. From the condensate reclaim tank we do the filtration, then use back for the utility buildings such as for the chiller, cooling tower. Okay, let's talk about the occupant health and productivity. Is an important aspect determine the quality of life of an occupant. In a modern society where individuals spend more than 90% of their time indoor and more than 70% of their time indoor at home, architecture play a key role in providing occupant with the safety, physical comfort, physical happiness, and productivity. The concept of health is important in identify the concept of sustainability building in the term of building performance. For example, quality of indoor air, thermal comfort, quality of lighting, and acoustic. The sustainability industry need to balance human need with the capability to sustainable natural and culture environment. The ambient parameters that make up the thermal. The environmental consists of the temperature, such as air, redundant surface, humidity, air speed, and person parameter. Comfort must be achieved by the controlling sources of the noise from the mechanical and electrical equipment and from sources exterior, exterior of the building. HVAC equipment noise elimination control or isolation should also be addressing through equipment section construction and properly designed duct piping and electrical system. Daylighting involves the design of building for optimal use of natural light and offer numerous advantage over artificial light. It is generally understood to be beneficially for both well-being and health. And it is an important consideration to maximize good daylight in house. Good daylight means daylight levels that are sufficient for proper visualization without glare or excessive. So daylighting it is to ensure the connectivity between the interior and exterior environment by providing suitable daylighting. So let's talk about the natural ventilation. The natural ventilation is the process of the replacing air in any space without using of the mechanical mean to provide high indoor quality. Inside a space ventilation condition have a direct influence on the occupant health, comfort and well-being. Natural ventilation has become an important strategy for the design of building. The design building envelope an environmental system by keeping in view the air temperature and providing adequate ventilation. So the natural ventilation has become an important strategy for the design of the building. Indoor air quality, the health and productivity benefit of good indoor air quality, IAQ, as well as the values. This can be indicated by low concentration of CO2 and pollutant and high ventilation rate. It will be unwished to suggest that the result of individual studies, even meta-analyses, are automatically replicable for any organization. However, with the important caveat, a comprehensive body of research can be drawn on the suggests the productivity important of 8 to 11 are not uncommon as a result of the better air quality. So occupational health and productivity is included to the building to be declared as a non-smoking area. So that means the smoking area need to be separate from the current building. So the second is outdoor air, 30% more than American Society of Heating, Refrigerant and Air Conditioning Engineering. Separate room for heavy duty copy machine and chemical mixing and IQA practice during the construction. Builder to take care, flush out of the building before occupancy, carbon dioxide monitoring system. A green building design incorporate efficient waste management facility such composting bin to reduce the amount of solid waste sent to the landfills. A green architect also aimed to reduce the waste in any other forms such as energy, water, material during the construction, operation and maintenance stage. Wherever possible to provision should be made for on-site composition of the food and green waste at the project earlier stage. For example, recycling bin should be sized and located to accommodate paper, cardboard, glass, plastic and metal. Rubbish bin should only accommodate for common waste that cannot be recycled or composted and will go to the landfill. So from the picture you can see the segregate the bin for different ways. So the recycles, general waste, garden waste, compost food waste. So you can see from here they can segregate their waste from the different sources. Composting of the food scraps and possibly garden waste can be accommodated within the site. So something like we can compose the food and garden waste as a fertilizer for the gardening. From the industry area also we can do the composting and the fertilizer as a sludge the generating from the food company or food manufacturing. So they also can use as their waste for the fertilizer or decomposing process. When the constructing a house or commercial building, it's important to choose the building material that are environmentally friendly. The aim of green building material is to reduce environmental impact, zero of glassing, and zero toxic chemical and toxic gas emission, maximize the use of resources and use renewable and rate the non-renewable resources. So let's we discuss about the benefit of green building. Building have a large effect on the environmental, human health, and economic. The success adopt, adoption of the green building development can maximize both the economic and environmental performance of the buildings. So what we can get from the green building for environmental benefit? The first is protect biodiversity and ecosystem. Second is improve air and water quality. Third is reduce water streams. Fourth is conserve natural resources. Social benefit for green building. First is enhance occupant comfort and health. Second is heighten. So this is a summarize what we can reduce from the green building. So from the energy side, we can reduce energy 24 to 50%. CO2 emission we can reduce 33 to 39%. Water usage we can reduce for 40%. Solid waste we can reduce to 70%. So in United States, building headquarter they achieved the platinum on 2014 based on the 56 kilowatt of energy from the solar PV, low flow fixtures, building design maximize the daylight penetration, and recycled building material use where the cheaper than new material, estimate operation saving of USD 1 ringgit square feet per year. So this is the green building in India. They achieved the silver certification. So Rain 3 Hotel at Chennai. Here is the uneco sensitive hotel for the eco-savvy travelers. The entire chain of the Rain 3 Business Hotel crossing Chennai City are first eco-sensitive hotel in South India. Rajiv Gandhi International Airport, Hyderabad, India's first greenfield airport. It's undeniable among the top 10 green building in India and the first airport in Asia awarded LED silver rating certification by US Green Building Counseling, featuring 100,005 square meter of glass enclosed terminal. This green building ensure optimal use of natural light and minimal wastage of electrical or energy consumption. So this is the Rajiv Gandhi International Airport, designed with the glasses. This is one more company in India, Nokia, Gurgaon. Among of India, most sustainable building is the corporate office of the Nokia in Gurgaon, which has been granted accreditation as one of the world leading green building by US Green Building Counseling. This is the first time that the commercial interior fit out the project in India is being awarded Green Building Award Gold rating. So finally, we come to the conclusion for green building. So green buildings are dynamic environmental which respond to the changing needs and lifestyle of their occupant. The expansion of the ergonomy, the the use of those green building concept will help the world meet the scarcity of value resources and prevent the environmental degradation. Before that, let's first define the meaning of green building. Also known as a green building is the practice of building structure and using the process that can be used to build green buildings. They are environmentally responsible and resources efficient throughout the entire life cycle of the building, basically from the site to the design, construction, operation, maintenance, and extra. Have a certain understanding of the relevant aspect of our connotation of green building, and the importance of integrate design theory, from which we can deeply recognize as a fully embodies the harmonic between man and nature of green building and its specific construction up it not easy. In fact, whether it is in the integration of green building design theory or in the green building design theory of concrete operation, the need strictly in accordance with the internal and external method web of conference environment, and to a part and the whole and the part of visual concept effectively achieve a green goal. Anyway, we as the actual builder of green building should in the practical aspect of work and constantly strengthen their design knowledge, analyzing the summary, the experience that will truly green building integrate design theory of utility to play to the maximum. So below is a reference for the green building design. So you can go through over here. So that's all from my side for the green building design. Thank you very much.